Coin grading guy here, and what I have for you today is an 1889 Philadelphia Morgan dollar. And at first blush, if you know anything about Morgan dollars, you might be thinking, why would you grade an 1889 Morgan dollar that looks like this? And I would agree with you, generally speaking, as I think, this is even going to be questionable whether this comes back clean. It's got a lot of nice detail, but you can kind of get that cartwheel thing to happen here, but then as you rotate the coin, it just kind of goes away. So I've looked at this coin. I don't think it's had any, who knows, somebody may have wiped it in the past, but it doesn't really have any like straight hairlines or parallel hairlines that go over the device and the field. They're just kind of like circulation hairlines. They kind of go every which way. So there's part of me that thinks that this coin will hopefully straight grade, but also at the same time, this probably isn't obviously a mint straight grade. This is going to be probably something, if it does straight grade, an AU. But the reason why I'm grading it is because I am fairly certain this is a VAM 16, one of the hot 50 VAMs that are identified and that the grading services will attribute. So and what makes this the double, this is the favorite VAM 16, the doubled ear. And the doubled ear, that's probably the most obvious thing I can see here. And if you look, I will also put a picture of this up if this doesn't come in, but the back of the earlobe, yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to get it good enough, but the back of the earlobe has some doubling on it, and you can see that pretty plainly when I'm looking at this with a loupe in my naked eye, and then also in the picture I'll put up. You can see it. I can't really see it there either. I'll put a picture up. And then the other thing that helps me identify that, or I think that I've got that VAM 16 here, is in between the N and G of In God We Trust. There you can see there's a line going down towards the wing of the eagle, and that is also another identifying characteristic of this VAM 16. So I'm fairly certain that double stars are also the double right stars, right of the date, are also two identifying marks here, but those are incredibly hard to see. I even have like one of those microscopes, and it's even hard if they are even doubled to see under that, and this isn't going to do any good. And I'll put some pictures up to kind of show you guys what I think I have here. But that's the reason why I'm sending this one in, is just to get it attributed. Hopefully it straight grades. Hopefully it doesn't come back clean, but that's going to be it's going to be a crapshoot. I wouldn't be surprised if this thing comes back clean, because you can see it just kind of, it's got a lot of nice detail. But it's just, there's something about it that, might just cause them to, I guess, not straight grade it. But so that's why I'm doing it. And with respect to the VAM, there's a slight premium and this VAM when it gets on these 89 Phillies. So again, if this gets in the, if this is an AU, that even getting that VAM attributed is, maybe kind of a break even prospect here. But again, if you're watching this channel, this is kind of the way I like to collect my coins, and with some of the coins that I've got here. And so I'll send it off and we'll see what we get. Stay tuned. '89 Philly back from grading, and you can see got what at least with the VAM, I got what I was expecting. In the grade, I was hoping that it wasn't going to be cleaned, and if it wasn't, it was probably going to be an AU, and that's what it was, AU 58. I did forget to mention, I think I forgot to mention in the previous part of the video, that I did get this conserved as well. And I think it looks better, a little more eye appeal. Obviously, it still has, the chatter and things that were there before, but yeah, I'm glad I got this sent away, and I'm glad I got it conserved and put in a holder. AU 58 grade with this VAM. I don't know if there's going to be much of a premium on that or not. I think there's probably a premium if this would have been like a mint state grade. But in any event, I guess I've got, not that I collect VAMs necessarily, but if I have them, I'd like to get them attributed. It's just the way I like to do things. Maybe not financially the smartest thing, but it's the way I like to collect. So the VAM 16, it's a hot 51, so that's kind of cool. And it just happened to be in the coins I had. So yeah, that's it. Good result for me. And if you like this kind of content, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you on the next one.